Zach here with Grow Freedom 1776. Today we are going to go over bacterial leaf spot or black spot fungus on red tip photinias, roses, and Indian hawthorns. First off, you need to know how to identify the problem. You're going to usually see black spots in the center of the leaf, a lot of times with yellowing around it or a solid yellow leaf. They'll be very symmetrical spots typically, usually with a little burn outside of it. A lot of times this is a sign of malnourishment, especially if you get this bacterial leaf spot chronically every single year. It should not happen every year. That is a sign that there is malnourishment of trace minerals and like zinc and things that will help prevent these things. And the environment being wet and humid does not help. But like that leaf is chlorotic that you see in the picture there, and no iron. So first off, if you get black spot fungus, there's two different ways. If you're trying to stay organic, you're going to use Actinovate, which is a streptomycin that you would pour over the root system about every 14 to 20 days, about 3 times. That streptomycin would aggressively go after that soil and colonize it and not allow this bacterial leaf spot to be there, and then making a healthy root system. Then at some point during that process, I would top dress with a product called Sick Tree Treatment. And you can either make a product like this or you can buy it already packaged up. It's called Sick Tree Treatment, and basically it consists of lava sand, green sand, and a biosolid compost. So it's bacterially active and it's rich in nitrogen. If you're going to do a synthesized fungicide, I would use the Fertilome systemic fungicide. Bayer makes it. It's called Banner. I think it's also labeled as INFUSE by BONIDE. You're going to use that every 14 days, 3 to 4 times, and also in that process, top dress with the Sick Tree Treatment and iron supplements, zinc supplements. Those would be in extreme cases where you're just not getting the green. I would not stop adding nutrients until you get a deep, rich green plant. Otherwise, the fungus, as soon as the weather changes, will come back. How to prevent black spot fungus is once a year, fertilize them with a sludge-based or a nitrogen-rich fertilizer, and something that might adjust the pH to be more acidic. And then top dress them with a compost, usually a manure-based compost, or around here we have Alamo Grow and Dillo Dirt. Those are really rich. But if you don't want to use a human waste product, you could use chicken or turkey manure compost. That'd be just fine. Another thing to help prevent it would be iron sulfate. Iron Plus by those are both high yield products. That helps adjust the pH to where you absorb nutrients, because sometimes it's not that you don't have nutrients you're feeding, it's just the pH is out of whack and it is not allowing the nutrients to get uptake into the plant. It's not allowing it to absorb into the plant. But I think that's about it. If there's any questions, you can comment below. If you live in Central Texas, you can call us up at the Garden Center at 512-863-8243. Come see us at 303 Leander Road, Georgetown, Texas. I'm going to put some links down below in the descriptions of this video to kind of give links to some of these products. A lot of the blue roses and stuff like that, they're more susceptible to funguses because to create that blue pigment, they need a lot more minerals like zinc and stuff to produce that. So zinc sulfate would help also. And whenever, like Indian hawthorns, the pink Indian hawthorns are a lot more prone to black spot fungus rather than the white. I think it has a lot to do with just the pigment of the color and the plant requiring more nutrients to produce that pigment. But you know, the main thing is if you can prevent these with, you know, fertilization and pH balancing of your soil, you'll be a lot better off. You know, the plants won't get this as often. I won't say they won't ever get it. And there's also different species that are more disease resistant, especially in your roses. There's the Knockout series. There's the Nacogdoches Yellow, the Belinda's Dream. There's also species of red tip photinias. Most modern species don't get it. In a lot of these old homesteads, you will still see the older variety that will get it frequently, but most of that has been isolated out of it, and it's just a infrequent problem. It will pop up as the plant ages, and they will then become prone. Same thing with hawthorns. All these plants prefer to be a slightly acidic soil or neutral, and we don't have that in Central Texas and other regions in the country. So I want to thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you watching. Any like or comment, definitely appreciate it. Thanks.